Only a few brands match the passionate fan loyalty that Jeep Wrangler has around the world, and it is in a class of its own. The 2024 Jeep Wrangler needs no introduction, and we can only expect good things. For 2024, the Wrangler has added a few features that only make it the most desirable acquisition. This is especially expected when rivals like Ford Bronco are hot on their heels. So let's look at 10 reasons why you should buy the 2024 Jeep Wrangler. A facelift is the most noticeable update to new vehicle models. For the Jeep Wrangler, a facelift may be a risky proposition since its signature look is what endears it to them, and it still has the same basic JL generation Wrangler skeleton. While Jeep didn't alter the Wrangler's iconic design that much, they still pushed in a few changes, and it now looks more impressive. The new Wrangler has a revamped mesh and grille and a factory-installed warn. Buyers will also access new exterior colors to match their preferences. For 2024, Jeep has added new Wrangler trims for more choices. For example, the Sport S4 XE is the most pocket-friendly. The Rubicon X will require a heavier purse, but it also adds various luxurious amenities and Rubicon standard equipment. We're talking about soft-touch surfaces, Nappa leather seats, and 12-way power-adjustable front seats. The Rubicon X also boasts a 9-speaker premium Alpine audio system that spews your favorite tunes to boost your mood while on the move. The lineup will also include a capable Willys model. Jeep added better ground clearance, larger tires, and high fender flares for this model. First on the list of engine options is the 2.0-liter turbo plug-in hybrid 4xe. This plug-in hybrid has 375 horsepower muscle to pull away from junctions easily, and it has 470 pound-feet of torque. The hybrid zips 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.8 seconds. What about fuel economy? The plug-in hybrid is good for a combined 49 miles per gallon of gasoline equivalent with the gas plus electric mode. There's also a 2.0-liter turbocharged i4 engine, which may not be as powerful at 270 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque as the plug-in hybrid. But it still has decent power to deliver a decent road performance against most rivals. The new Jeep Wrangler also has a 3.6-liter V6 engine. This engine has 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. The fourth engine is a larger 6.4-liter V8. This is for Jeep drivers that want the most potent Wrangler on the lineup, with 470 horses and 470 pound-feet of torque. The powerful V8 only needs 4.2 seconds to shave off 0 to 60 miles per hour. Thanks to new materials, the Wrangler now has a refreshed and more comfortable interior. The cabin now has an integrated passenger-side grab handle and a hand-wrapped instrument panel. The new Wrangler has added sound dampening, and together with additional speakers and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, your Jeep drive has never been this good. The manufacturer says that you can now call home while cruising 70 miles per hour, and this was made possible by thicker carpeting, acoustic glass, and sound-deadening foam. For your cargo, the Wrangler has 31.7 cubic feet of space, and this jumps to 72.4 cubic feet with seats folded. Infotainment is one area that had the most complaints in Jeep Wrangler forums. The consensus is that it was outdated. The touchscreen was not the most user-friendly, and most preferred to look elsewhere in the aftermarket. For the 2024 Wrangler, the brand has updated to standard Uconnect 5 software. It also has a generous 12.3-inch infotainment screen and a gorgeous 7.0-inch digital gauge cluster screen. Full LED backlighting provides for crispier and better images without glare. The new Stellantis Uconnect 5 software debuted on the Grand Wagoneer is updated for better map reading. The infotainment system supports up to 5 user profiles and rapid access to vehicle features specific to the models. For the adventurous at heart, the 4xe models come with something up the sleeves to up the outdoors game. With the power box, the buyers access 4 120-volt outlets for their outdoor power needs. There's enough power for a coffee maker, a lamp, and other equipment in case of a power outage in your area. But more importantly, the power box allows you to enjoy nature while still connected. The new Wrangler also has more goodies for the off-roading community in a new solid rear axle. The Dana 44 HD full float axles add strength and resilience to handle more load and abuse. In other words, the wheel will not come off in cases where you break the axle shaft. The larger Wrangler axles also mean you can fit bigger wheels and access more challenging trails. The full floating axles will be standard on the Rubicon models only. But what about the other Wranglers? They'll have the semi-floating rear axle as a standard. The new Trails off-road system is a sure winner for the new Jeep. Add a new factory-worn winch, and you have a bad boy on your hands to take to the off-pavements with attitude. The system includes 62 Jeep Badge of Honor trails and is connected to the new infotainment system. You can unlock 3,000 plus tracks with key waypoints for turns and route descriptions. The other built-in features include descriptions for various points of interest for better performance. All this tech gives you an upper hand on off-road trails. But apart from the off-roading tech, the Rubicon models have an 8,000-pound capacity worn winch to unstuck you from the deep mud trails. Jeep has upgraded the standard safety features. For example, a standard blind spot monitoring now comes with the base Sport model. On the other hand, adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning are standard with Sport S trim. The first and second row side curtain airbags are now standard, and that means you're now safer and can focus better on the road. In reality, the new Jeep Wrangler is not for people looking for an alternative to the everyday crossovers. The axles are too solid, and the body-on-frame construction may be too much for people used to on-pavement SUVs. The Jeep Wrangler may seem like it's disadvantaged by size in comparison to Ford Bronco, but that is far from the case. The upgrades, especially on Rubicon models, are a big deal for off-roading performance, and its build quality and focus on off-roading make it a better pick for Bronco. The new Wrangler is a truly legendary off-roader.